If you have a passion for radio or TV like I do, then the Illinois Center for Broadcasting is the place to be for real-world training. We know how you want to learn, and we teach it to you that way, hands-on. What you'll learn are the technology and skills that you'll really use in the broadcasting industry. 3 out of 4 of our graduates are working in the industry, and financial aid is available for those who qualify. So if you want to work in broadcasting, the Illinois Center for Broadcasting is where broadcasting careers begin.
In their red, white, and blue jerseys, the blue and red numbers. They got red helmets as we're getting ready for this matchup. When you look at the records of both of these teams, you look on the side of St. Jude, they have a 2-3-0 record, 4 points for them on the year. And then for the Hawks, it's a 1-2-1 record as they both look to continue to move forward.
We want you also to remind everybody this is brought to you the NIHL, the NIHL Game of the Week on SportsTownChicago.com. Keep your eye on NIHL.info, the website for all the upcoming weekly broadcasts for the NIHL Game of the Week. And also, if you're interested in sponsoring these games, give me a call. Yeah, that's me. That's right. Go to SportsTownChicago.com or shoot us an email at info@SportsTownChicago.com. Chris, you've called some mites before. We're familiar with the Hawks team. We heard they got an outstanding goalie in Alessi. What's a good goalie at this young age? How does that impact play at this level?
Oh, it definitely is a huge thing that can impact play at this level. When you talk about guys at this level, if you can roof a puck, that's something. That means you're doing something right. You've got some good wrists to get that puck up into the air. But if you're a goalie, if you can really control the low part of the net at this level, you're gonna do really well for your team.
Now, also looking at just so everybody at home watching this broadcast is brought to you by SportsTownChicago.com and the Chicago Wolves today. But something to keep in mind: bit of a different size rink. Chris, can you do us a favor? Break us down. Things are a bit different today, a little bit different rules. You may hear things broadcast a little differently than usual.
Right. The boards here, I don't believe they have offsides for the mite level this year. So with how they're doing it right now, this is, I believe, only a tryout that they're trying. They're experimenting with this at the mite level to sort of understand everything. But as you'll see on the broadcast, there's boards it's almost on the blue line of the other side is where those boards are basically. So you're playing basically with half a rink. So you have the one goal basically almost at the center line. The other one is in the normal spot as well. So half of a rink, so there's a lot less skating to go, but that can lead to a lot more scoring too.
Yeah, that's true. Looking here today, home rink for the Hawks. Will that make any difference, Chris?
You know what? I don't think that'll make a difference. It's when you're talking about this level, these guys are just happy to be out on the ice and just learning and doing the right things, and that's what all it's about for the coaching staff as well, is to make sure these guys are learning the fundamentals as we get ready for the face-off at what is center ice for this rink, which is just past the blue line of the rink normally. As on the far side of the ice, it looks like the St. Jude's Knights are looking to take control as that one comes right in front of their net. A pass over to the near side, as having to go chase it back into the near corner was Nunez, as that one there along the near side will finally be taken by number 10 in Krzyzewski as he set this one off ice. The Hawks looking to control it, hit back into their zone, as sending it over off the far boards is Xander. As that one will come back to number 14, O'Boyle, as he tried to get a pass up ice, but was deflected away by the Hawks down into the left wing corner, where one of the players for the Knights, good pass, a little saucer pass that got past one player, but nicely held in by Xander as it's set right towards the net, and now right out in front of goal, Jake Alessi, or actually I was trying to see the number as they don't have him on the shoulders. That was number 9, actually. That was Tommy Groyle who got the goal as he found the puck right in the net, and the goaltender and Klopp could not stop it.
Good play on that one, Chris, as you had that kick back to the outside. So the initial shot went a bit awry, found the opening, took advantage.
As this one will come to the near side, face-off was won by the Knights as it was number 1 in Chilaro, as he ends up taking a tumble to the ice, gets back up, but it's on the stick of Blanco as he gets taken down by one of the Mite players. And there on the near side, the Knights will throw it down into the right wing corner. Picking it up there will be number 2 in Reynolds as he tries to set a pass out in front. They should probably fix that net, though, too, as it's a little bit off there. I think the officials coming in as sending it off the near boards was Cherney, but can't get it deep. As this one will be back into the Knights zone as they send the pass up to the near side to Blanco. Hits off of his stick, and now will be taken by Blanco once again as he sends it up ice. The Knights keeping control of that puck on the Hawks side of things as this went down into the right wing corner. Backhanded pass, trying to get it into the middle of the ice, not able to do it for the Knights. As along the far side, that is I believe that is number 50 in Workman as he lost it off his stick. As Blanco will send it up along the near boards and down, where skating to it quickly is number 44 in Sulik as he takes it behind his own net. Sulik now skating out, passes it over to the far side, over to Workman. Workman now getting in, has an opportunity here, shot and a good save made with the right pad by Cole Alessi as it's back in behind his own net and will be taken by the Hawks.
Yeah, one thing I've seen Alessi do so far, really play those side posts really well on the goal, not let anything sneak in on the sides.
And that's also why you saw the net move. It's not on the boardings as they don't want to have one of the kids skating into there and just let the net move. So it's always a good thing, too. Down in the right wing corner, controlled by the Knights. As bringing it up ice was number 2 in Reynolds. As he passes to a man wide out in front, takes the shot, and getting of a piece of it was the goaltender in Alessi as it comes to the right wing corner where Workman will pick it up. Workman now getting it to Sulik. He'll send a shot forward, but it hits off his partner in Reynolds. As this one bouncing around in the slot right in front of the Hawks net, but there's a couple of Hawks players, and it'll be number 8 and Jack Crabb who will get it out of harm's way and over to the far side. As along the far side, it goes down to the right wing corner. A player coming on for the Knights will send this one back over to the near side. It'll bank off the boards and right to a Hawks player who will try a centering pass, but it'll be stolen away by Byrne. Byrne along the near side, poked away from him by Crabb, as this one will come back off the near boards right to Crabb, who backhands it forward, that puck on edge, and will be taken by number 14 in O'Boyle. O'Boyle lost off his stick, and now it's going to be a breakaway the other way for a shot there to goal, as that was number 18 in Kostelk, as he gets the goal for the Hawks.
Hawks doing a good job so far, Chris, following the puck offensively and defensively. Not many shots on goal, and that's just good passing from the back row.
As we get the whistle here, looks like they will. It looked like the Knights were just going to be taking that one up ice. They are going to do a face-off at center ice, as 20 minutes left to go here in this matchup between the Knights and the Hawks have that lead. As this went down and to number 18 in Kostelk, as it's lost off his stick. But on the near side, controlled by number 8 Byrne, as he takes a shot and getting a piece of it with his stick and sending it wide was Alessi, as this one will come back to center ice. So good job in net here by Cole Alessi, the goaltender.
Want to remind everybody, the NIHL is the largest youth hockey league in Illinois, second largest in the country. 40 travel hockey organizations, all the clubs from Illinois, with a few from Indiana and Wisconsin. NIHL.info.
As this one down in the left wing corner, the Knights starting from there. Pass almost picked off, but it comes to the near side over to Byrne. Byrne lost it off his stick as it's down in the left wing corner with Bonfield as he has it there, looking up, looking for a place to pass the puck as he stick handles with it and turns around as he has a player right on him. His pass picked off by O'Boyle as he comes up ice. Takes a shot from the left circle and scores. Alessi not able to get that one. Great shot from O'Boyle.
Yeah, well, I think he was looking for a pass. No outlet there. Defense thought he was going to pass, so Alessi didn't necessarily block that lane. He was looking for a centering pass. Chris wasn't there. Took it himself. 2-1.
And that's a teaching point, too, as a coach, that you can go to Alessi and be like, hey, this is why you got to make sure that you don't cheat over getting ready for where that pass might be going, because that guy might take that shot.
Yeah.
As the puck dropped at center ice, controlled by the Knights. It was won by the Hawks as they were trying to just come up the middle, but now it's going to be the Knights back the other way. Is this a one-goal game? Trying to feed it into the slot for Workman, but a good job defending the pass there. I believe that was Munaretto, as this one's down in the left wing corner. As now breaking up ahead is going to be Groyle. He's already got a goal here. Backhanded shot. It's fought off by the goaltender in Klopp as it goes to the far side. As it'll be picked up by number 19 in Grundberg, as that one's down into the right wing corner. Lost it off his stick, but he still battles for it, does Grundberg, as he's got a Knights player there. He ends up tumbling to the ice, which will allow number 11 Leahy to come in and take it. As he lost it off his stick, but it goes right to Grunberg. Grunberg poked away from him, and now along the far side. Good job there by Workman, but unfortunately for him, the official was right there and it hit off his skates.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he was going, and he was going to maybe have
had
a
the right
chance.
idea. Self-pass off the boards, Chris.
Always good when you know how to use the boards like that. Is this one along the far side as Groyle's just trying to hit it forward. As Goral sent that one into the near side. As coming in to help out was Curl as he sends it down the left wing corner. That puck on edge right towards the slot of the Knights, but they have it. But hitting it back down deep was one of the Knights defensemen and number 55, the Hawks defenseman in Xander, as now the Knights will take it back. As skating up along the near side, two players collide, as that puck now will come right towards the goaltender, who will cover it up and Klopp for a face-off in that near side with 17:38 to go. It's a running clock, by the way, so the clock continues to run, and it's just one whole period, basically.
Want to remind everybody, NIHL partners with the Chicago Wolves to hold the league's Wolves Cup Championship Tournament at the conclusion of each season.
As this one won by the Hawks back into their own zone, as stick handling in front was Cherney as he sends it to the near side. Up ahead to number 33, and Blanco loses an edge as that puck right near him, but sent in behind the net of the Knights, where it'll be picked up by Nunez. Nunez sending it over along the far boards, banked right back to a player on the Knights, and O'Boyle. As O'Boyle stick handling forward, and out will bounce to Cherney. Cherney back down into the right wing corner, as it'll be picked up by Reynolds, as that is Danny Reynolds, who tries to get that one forward, but right into the slot here. Maybe an opportunity for the Knights, but two players falling on the puck, and finally covering it up was Klopp.
Smart play there by the goal, Chris. When it's getting close like that, just go. Don't feel afraid to leave that area if you know you're going to be able to get to it easier. It's like one of our old friends always used to say, the goalie has a stick, use it, get on top of it. Don't let it always come to you.
Right, don't always, if you can, just cover it up if you don't like what you see in front of you is also something a friend of ours would always say as well. As this one won by the Knights, and they control as it's on the stick of Nunez. Nunez coming forward, tries to take a shot, couldn't get good wood on it as it goes down the left wing corner. As it'll go up to the left point and past a player, as this one will be chased in behind, as it'll be picked up by the Hawks. In behind the net, trying to hold on to it was one of the Hawks players, as it's going to come to the near side where Bonfield tries to hit it forward. And now there, Bonfield battling for the puck and getting a little bit of help from Crabb as this one bounces up into the air. Crabb trying to settle it down as this one will come onto the stick of Sulek, who will just take it behind his own net. Sulek ringing it around over to the far side, over to Nunez, who ends up taking a tumble to the ice. Looks like it might have been a little bit of help there with the stick of Munaretto, but good work by Munaretto to get the puck back down deep in the St. Jude side. As this one will come back right over the stick of Crabb as that puck was bouncing it on edge and down into the right wing corner. Pass up ahead, stolen by O'Boyle, but Crabb will get it right back. As this comes to the far side and he sends it up off the boards, it'll be stolen away by Byrne. Byrne a pass into the middle for an open player in number, I believe that is 89 in Nunez, as it'll come into the right wing corner where Nunez will send it in behind. As it'll be picked up by Bonfield. Bonfield along the far side as he sends it up off the boards and down, and now it's a race to the puck trying to beat everybody there. Believe that was, it doesn't matter anyways, because jumping on top of it smartly was Klopp as he saw the player for the Hawks, as that was number 18 in Kostelk. A lot of speed for Kostelk, as he would have gotten there if it weren't for the smart move by Klopp, the goaltender.
Well, yeah, and these players aren't necessarily used to practicing or playing in these conditions, meaning the different sized rink. So, that's adjustments, that's passing lanes, that's timing. So they're doing a good job, making those adjustments.
As Grunberg hit that puck down into the right wing corner for his team to chase after, as this one along the far side, the Knights will hit up ahead, come back to one of the defensemen for the Hawks, as it is number 80 in Crawl, as that's what's down in the left wing corner, still controlled by the Hawks. Centering pass doesn't get through, as it'll be taken back by the Knights, but a good poke check frees it up from Grunberg and sending it down in the left wing corner, where it is Goral, as that one will go right through the legs of a couple of players and back down into that left wing corner, where Goral will get it and send it back up to the left point, but now it's the Knights with it. As skating forward is Byrne as he tried to send a shot forward, but a good stick by number 55 in Xander, and now it's back the other way. It's Gore who sends a shot, didn't get a lot on it, but a good job by Klopp to just drop on top of it as Gore was coming in for maybe a second opportunity.
Yeah, right now, he hasn't been able to make that adjustment getting close to the ice, but like we said, good call for a goal. We want to remind everybody, too, the seeding round ends in October the 25th. All teams are looking for results that will help them qualify for the divisions they want to play during the regular season. Face off again. And control goes to Jude.
As they end up sending it right back to their goalie, who's just going to play it into the left wing corner as it comes to the near side and will be passed right to a Hawks player who backhands it forward in number 10 in Cherney, as that one will be taken by Alessi. As Alessi tries a centering pass there, Klopp stops it from getting into the middle as Jake Alessi will send it back in behind. As there's two Alessi, so got to make sure we get that we say both names. As this will come to the near side, players colliding, which is going to allow Shalaro to go get it down in the left wing corner. Spins around, looks up ahead as its stick handles off of his off of his stick, and now goes to the far side. Still has it as he tries to get into the slot. As right now it's a 1-goal lead for the Hawks. As now Reynolds with it in the right wing corner. Tries to feed it to Leahy, who sends a shot forward. Good pad save made by Cole Alessi as this one's down in behind. Picked up by Reynolds. Reynolds sending it over to the far side, but getting there first was, I believe that was one of the Hawks players, but it comes down into the right wing corner where it's picked up by Reynolds as he tries to send it up, but it's Cherney right there, sends it off one of his players, and Blanco will now get it at least to the near boards. We're battling for the puck there as I'm fighting with the official to see who it is with the trying to get the puck. Is in behind the net. It looks like that is Corral as that goes down into the right wing corner. And now he's centering pass right out in front, and that one just going to be covered up. Looks like it was Sulek who just kind of gave it to his goalie to cover up for the face-off.
Want more information about NIHL and its programs, please contact Dave Lubin at NIHL, president at NIHL.info.
As that face-off will be in the near dot, just closer to the Jude side of the ice. Is the Lions don't really represent anything the way they do normally when you're looking at a ice rink. As this one will come to the near side, be sent forward, but controlled by the Knights as it's O'Boyle. O'Boyle around one player, tries a centering pass, can't get it through. As this one will come back to the near side. 10:59 left here as well, as good poke frees the puck up by Byrne. Byrne lost the puck, though, down into the left wing corner of his own zone, where it'll be picked up by O'Boyle. O'Boyle with two players on him will just send it up ice, and it'll come right to Crabb, who will send it right back. As he ends up taking a tumble to the ice, as this one now will bounce off the boards and be controlled by Workman. Workman in the left wing corner, trying to keep that puck down deep for his team as it comes to the near side. And will be picked up by number 10 and Klopp, as that'll be a face-off of the near dot. So Klopp has been really good here after he gave up those two early ones, and now he's stopped pretty much everything.
Yeah, in his 46th season of play, the Northern Illinois Hockey League numbers 337 teams all across its playing divisions.
That is a lot of teams, as this face-off went down into the right wing corner of the St. Jude zone, as a centering pass is stolen away by the Knights, as that one now just right at center ice, finally being picked up by the Hawks and sent down by, I believe that was number 55 in Xander, as that one's down into the right wing corner and off the far boards. It'll be picked up once again by Xander as he tries to send it in deep, but right there was a nice player, whiffed on the pass to get it out for Sulek, but he picks it right back up and takes it over to the far boards and skating down ice, as he's got a couple of players with him as he tries to free the puck up. But now it's going to be freed right to Grunberg, who is along the right wing and sends a shot forward. Can't get it towards the net as the Knights defense stops that one. As in behind their own net, the Knights will take it back. As along the near side, trying to fend players off, is Reynolds. As he gets in, sends a pass right into the middle there off the stick of Sulek. As he gets it there, shoots and scores, as he was able to get around the goaltender in Alessi. Cole Alessi came out to try and poke it away. Yep. Couldn't quite get there in time. Also a good move, too, to go around him by Sulek. So Jake Sulek ties it up.
Yeah, really good move, Chris, and, just finding that gap on the far post. So good job there by St. Jude's.
As we have ourselves a tie game, 8:24 left to go here in this game, as The referee kind of telling the players, too, for a little bit of confusion of who's going to be taking the face-off there for a second, and now they get it figured out for St. Jude's. Two guys wanted to be the center there, and they finally decided on who it was, as this puck won down into the right wing corner, as getting it onto his stick is Shalaro. Shalaro lost it off his, as it'll come now to the Hawks, as skating up with it was Cherney, as he sent this one down in the left wing corner for Jake Alessi to chase after. Alessi using his body to shield the puck down in that left wing corner. Tried a centering pass, can't get it through. It's taken back by the Knights, as this one bouncing. If they hurry, they have numbers up ahead, but the the Hawks get back to stop the Knights. As this one right into the slot there, players diving down, and they're good save by Cole Alessi. He didn't know where it was, and he drops right on top of it after he lost where the rebound had went for the face-off. So good job by Cole Alessi to not allow any opportunities there.
Yeah, here's the big thing, Chris, that you want to see at the Mite level: recovery. How are you going to respond to what happens? And right now, both goalies learning right here on the rink in front of us.
And one thing, too, that the goalies always have to remember is even if goal's your fault, it's never your fault that a goal happens.
Yeah.
As there a shot that's deflected wide. I think it might have hit off the side of the net as well, as this one's down into the right wing corner. Taking it in behind the Knights net and holding on to it are the Hawks, as a pass comes up to number 12 in Bonfield, as he sends it back over for a shot there by Castell, as that one will come back over to the far side. Good shot by Castell, but a good save made too by the goaltender and Klopp. As this one down into the right wing corner, two players there battling for it. The Knights coming out with it, but losing it off his stick was O'Boyle, as he sent it forward, but it's held in by Munaretto. Munaretto's pass picked off by the Knights, and this one will come right back to Crabb, who tried to send it forward. Good stick by Byrne, as he sends this one down towards the right wing corner. As that one coming right towards Jacob, just a little bit away from him, as Byrne was able to get it first, and now Jacob coming after the puck. And now it'll go right past him to one of the Hawks players, as a centering pass will end up coming to Byrne. As this one's sent to the far side, going to be picked up by Crabb, as his defensive partner Munaretto let it go to him. As this one coming right back to Crabb, he'll hit it where Munaretto is, down in the far boards. As he tried to send it up the boards, that puck was a bit on edge, got it to one of his players, comes right back to Munaretto, as he gives it over to Bonfield. Bonfield on the far side, sending it down deep. It's down in the right wing corner. It's picked up by O'Boyle. O'Boyle right into his skates, but he gets it back onto the stick, deflects it off one of his own players. If a player for the Hawks was near the center of the ice, they might have had a shot opportunity, as that puck went right into the slot. Either way, it comes right back to Moonfield, who hits it over to the near side, up to one of his partners in Castell. Hits off of a player on the pass for Castell, as now that player will control, as it's Bonfield. Bonfield losing it off his stick, as one of the Knights players freed the puck up. But back into the far boards, it'll be taken back by Bonfield as he sends the shot forward. That one sticked up into the air and into the goal. Looked like the save was going to be made by Klopp, but it bounced over him and right into the net. And now it's a lead once again for the Hawks, as you see a little bit of a celebration going there.
Yeah, it was a good play. I mean, the ricochet was there. It wasn't necessarily going to go in. It's the good job there by the Hawks following the puck, Chris, all the way into the net.
It's now the center ice face-off, won again by the Hawks. They have the lead once again, as this one will come to the far side, bounce off, and a couple players going over each other, as this will go down into the right wing corner. We've got a one-goal lead for the Knights, or for the Hawks, excuse me. I don't know why. You know what it is? The Knights have the colors of my old high school, which were the Hawks, green. So I keep wanting to associate the green with them. As this one in the far side will be one up to the Hawks defender in Xander, as he tries to send it down deep. Picked back up by the Knights, but a back and forth is now this one will just come towards Klopp, and he will cover it up for the face-off. So it'll be a far dot face-off.
Want to remind everybody, the NIHL member organizations field Tier 2 travel teams that compete in the Mite, Squirt, Pee Wee, Bantam, and Midget age groups defined by USA Hockey. The league also offers all girls hockey divisions each season.
3:40 left to go here before we get to the end of this one. It is a one-goal lead for the Hawks, as this face-off from center ice will be sent down into the right wing corner, where it'll be picked up by the Knights. As they take it around their own net, centering pass goes past a couple, right to Xander as he sends it forward, but one of the Knights players there will pick the puck back up, as this one bounces around and finally in behind off the end boards, where Kacheski will send it off up along the far side, as Kral will chase down into the right to the left wing corner and send this one up ice and back down, where it'll be picked up by Grunberg for a shot. Good save made, another good save made, and then covering it up was the goaltender in Klotz. So there was a couple of saves made, one with the blocker, and then got the glove on top after it bounced in front again.
Yeah, like we said, goalie's doing a lot better job right now, improving as the game's going along, getting the field for his team. That's what you want to see, Chris, for any goalie, is feeling out the other team, seeing what they're presenting you, seeing the type of attacks they try to do, and then making the adjustments.
And these are two kids who, on either side for the goalies, are pretty good. They both get down, they both get back up to their skates as well. You have to like to see that from the goalies, as this one right towards center ice will be picked up and along the near side, skating forward, trying to send a centering pass out in front was Sulek, as now this one will come up to the point where it'll be sent forward and down in the left wing corner, where it'll be picked up though by Kuntz. Kuntz along the far side sends it down into the right wing corner boards, where it'll be picked up by Jacob. Jacob there sending it to the far side, but it goes right to Kuntz, who sends a shot forward, and that one went wider than that, as just making sure that it did was Klopp, as two players crash hard into the boards. I think both of them lost their sticks too, as looking for it was Byrne, as his stick bounced far off the boards, but now the Hawks back into their own zone. A little bit of pressure there, but it comes right to Cherney, who sends a centering pass up to Jake Alessi. Bounces off of his stick, as it was a good poke check to free it up down in the left wing corner. Reynolds was applying some pressure. Now we'll come to Reynolds, as Reynolds has a player in the middle, didn't see him there, as otherwise Sulek would have had a good opportunity, but Sulek forward, gets it out of his stick, shoots and scores! Another one for Sulek, as he gets this game back tied with 1:20 left to go.
Yeah, what a play, Chris. I mean, unbelievable determination by St. Jude's, not letting it get out of hand, making that move, and like we said, following the puck. It's what we just saw the Hawks do on their previous goal, and St. Jude's taking a page out of that book, keeping it along. Not a lot of time left. This is going to be exciting.
A minute left to go here in this game, as this will go to the far side, where it'll get picked up by number 14 and O'Boyle. Boyle getting to that puck fast, too, along those boards. As along the far side, a couple players in there for each team. It'll finally come out to Shalaro. He lost it off his stick, as it's back into the far boards. Sent back right towards the goalie of Klopp, and he'll just drop the glove on top of it for the far dot face-off, as that time continues to tick with the running clock.
Yeah, I want to remind everybody, Chicago Wolves are proud to support the NIHL and their Academic Excellence Award.
So they will put it in the far dot, and you can see the players trying to really hurry, too, as they want to have maybe one last opportunity. As this one along the near side, we actually only have, I believe the Hawks only have 4 players out there, too. I don't know if they realize it. As this one in behind the Hawks net. As this one down into the right wing corner. Or actually, they've had 4 out there. I need to learn to count, is what it is. On the far side, it's going to be held in by Munaretto as he tried to send that one forward. But one of the players coming forward for the Knights, but the buzzer goes as he takes the shot anyways. But time had run out there for Workman, as it ended at a tie. And like I said, I believe, I don't know if they do more than just this one period. That was never clear.
I believe so, Chris. It looks like they're huddling up right now. Either way, in the meantime, we'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be back. SportsTownChicago.com in a league of our own.
In 1 year. What's up? It's Jonathan Hood from Chicago's Game Night, an instructor at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting. Don't get stuck with high tuition that a 2 or 4 year college will cost you. Train intensively on your radio or TV career for 1 year with affordable tuition. At the Illinois Center for Broadcasting, here's what you'll get: flexible day and night classes, hands-on experience, amazing internship opportunities, and excellent job placement assistance. Put your passion to work. Visit beonair.com/Chicago Sports. You know you want to. That's beonair.com/Chicago Sports.
In Illinois, more than 300,000 students compete in interscholastic programs taking place in classrooms, auditoriums, gymnasiums, city parks, and stadiums. Students with extracurricular activities tend to have higher grade point averages, better attendance, lower dropout rates, and fewer discipline problems. IHSA sponsors 35 programs that enrich the educational experience and shape the lives of young people in a positive way. Support the schools, teachers, coaches, sponsors, and students who take part in activities sponsored by the Illinois High School Association.
It takes strength to trust in your natural ability, to refuse to take shortcuts, to refuse to improve your game by artificial means. It takes strength not to use performance-enhancing drugs. High school sports help give today's young people the strength and character they need to reject performance-enhancing drugs.
You toss aside like a pile of leaves. I'm gonna find some better weeds.
Back here on SportsTownChicago.com as this puck's down into the right wing corner as we get started for the. You still call it a period. It's still the second period as the Knights controlling in their own zone. Teams do not switch sides either, so they get to stay by their benches so they don't have to do any long changes, which is nice too. As this one goes back in behind and two players crashing into the boards. As Leahy went down hard, he's a little bit slow to get up, but he's getting up to his feet, so that's always good to see. As it's on the stick right now of Reynolds. Reynolds trying to center a pass there as it comes back to him as he had a player open in the middle in Krzyzewski, but diving player gets it back over as it was Leahy who lost it there. As this one will come to the near side, it's Krzyzewski as he looks backhanded pass, but it's stolen away by Gorel. Gorel going up, good poke frees the puck away from him. As now this one will go right towards the net, and coming out to play the puck was the goaltender and Klopp as he just sent it down the left wing corner to give his team some time to catch up as Gorel had it down in off the end boards. As off the end boards, it'll come right to center ice and now up to the point there to Crawls. He'll send a shot forward, save made there by Klopp that goes down the left wing corner. 23 minutes left to go here in this game. As this one will come to the near side and skating up with it is Reynolds. Reynolds around one player, gets around another, but lost an edge. But there's a player right in the middle there for the shot and the goal as it's number 10, Braden Krzyzewski, as he gives the lead to the Knights.
Yeah, that was a good play there, Chris. He did everything he could to get in front of it, but just saw it on the near side. So the glove side right now is something that we know that Alessi could work on in the future weeks here. But again, watching that glove side of things, he's shading away from the glove, as we've seen so far, Chris. So maybe play that a little bit stronger because he's shown us such a strong stick so far.
As we'll have the face-off from center ice. The Knights now with their lead. And we'll see. This game has gone back and forth the entire time, so we'll see how the Hawks can answer here. As this one goes over to the far side on the stick of, I believe that is O'Boyle, as he's battling with a Hawks player there and will control. As this one along the far side, good pass up ice, but falling to his knees was Nunez. As now it's picked up by Sulek. Sulek trying to send a pass forward, and now this one will come right to Alessi. Gets the glove on it as Workman was trying to send it towards the net, but a good job by Cole Alessi.
Hey, good job covering that up. Nobody was getting to that one. Want to remind everybody, too, hockey fans, the Chicago Wolves home next few dates here, Friday, October 24th at 7, also Saturday, November 1st at 7, both against the Milwaukee Admirals. AHL action, 1-800-THE-WOLVES.
As we will have the face-off from the far side here, as that one will be flipped in front. A good job by Crabb to get in front of the puck and not let it go towards the net. As this one, another shot that will go down into the end boards. That one won't be a shot on goal if you're keeping stats. As this one goes down into the right wing corner as it's Kostelk freeing it up to Bonfield. Bonfield lost it into his skates but sends it forward where Kostelk will chase after it. But back was O'Boyle down in the left wing corner. O'Boyle looking up ahead, sends the pass forward, but it's stolen away nicely there for a shot from Kostelk that goes in behind. Off into the far half boards where it's picked up by the Knights, but it comes right back to Crabb, who will send it forward and up ahead to Krall. Krall there trying to get a centering pass to Kostelk as it goes back in behind the net where the Knights will take it back as it comes out in front there for trying to take a shot there was Kostelk, couldn't get it on net as it goes back into the right wing corner as the Knights move it up ahead, sending it down into the left wing corner where getting there first will be Crabb. He tried to send it off the boards but took a funny bounce, but his team still controls. Skating up with it is the defenseman in Crabb as he looks to get past one player, try to take a shot there. The puck was on edge so he can get it towards the net. As down in the left wing corner, back up to Sulek, who will skate up ice, look for a place to go as he gets around one player. Centering pass just out of the reach of Workman there. Good stick defensively by Crabb to throw it into the near half boards. Comes right back to Crabb and off his skate as he sends it up just out of the reach of Kostelk. Kostelk looked to his left, the puck was to his right. As this puck in center ice will go down in the left wing corner and be picked up by Bonfield. Bonfield settling this puck down as it's a bit on edge. And now will send it up off the near boards as his team will go and chase after it. But right there are a couple of St. Jude Knights as they sent this one back to the far side. It'll be picked up by Kostelk as he circles around, stops on a dime, looking for a place to go with the puck. As he spins around, gets free from one player, looking for a centering pass. Good stick, frees the puck up in behind the net of the Knights as they look to take the puck back from there. Some pressure being applied from the back as that'll make the puck come to Crab as he tries to just backhand that one away from a dangerous area. As this one will come back over in behind the net now of the Hawks. Player lost in the edge in Shalaro as this one will come to Bonfield. Bonfield lost it off his stick as he was sending it forward. Didn't quite send it as far deep as he may have wanted to, as this one will be taken back by Crab. Crab gets the saucer pass up ahead to Kostelk. Kostelk now skating in as he takes the shot there and gets the goal. Kostelk tying the game up for the Hawks.
All four players for St. Jude right around him. He's throwing his hands up. He's excited. That's some impressive play right there, Chris. Working his way through, following the puck all the way into the goal.
And that's a tough save for a young goalie too. And Klopp, the blocker side save in the air is not the easiest thing.
Another quick goal!
Another quick goal as I'm turning around and explaining. I believe. Who was it who ended up getting that one? Was that Kroll who was the one celebrating, or was it Goyle?
Either way, it's a quick one.
Yes.
Don't look at me, look at them.
It's Goyle. We'll have the face-off from center ice once again. Might have been Goyle as he's celebrating himself as well.
Well, I mean, he's...
And it was. It was Goyle who got the goal as he's there.
Thank you to one of the good fans out here in the crowd today for that assist.
Yes. Definitely, as this one will come back to the Hawks as they control here and now have a lead after they had just tied the game up. So within seconds of scoring their last one, they scored the one to give them the go-ahead lead. As this one down in the left wing corner will come over to the near side. And you got a couple players battling there, and it will be sent down by Xander, but the St. Jude Knights will send it back the other way. Curl will pick it up. As Kroll will send it over to the far side and down into the right wing corner where Grunberg chases after it. Goes back in behind the net where Grunberg gets it onto his stick after he ended up colliding with the player. As now the Knights, if they can hurry, they can go back the other way. Kicking it forward was the Knight player as he slid to the ice. And number 11 in Leahy as it goes back down to the right wing corner. Players have collided a couple of times here. The puck finally free for the Knights, but they turned it over and down into the right wing corner. Centering pass will just be hit back towards the goaltender in Alessi as he has to stop that with the pad. And it looks like he's gonna, I think it might be stuck in his padding as he's trying to get it out. So we are gonna get the stoppage. They were gonna play the puck, but he couldn't get it out of the pad in time.
It happens.
So that caused the face-off.
Hey, how many times have we seen, at the Wolves level in the AHL where, just gets stuck in a glove or goes down a sweater, you never know.
Or go to the NHL level or college level. I forget where it was that I saw, but the puck bounced up into the air and went into the back part of the pad of one of the skaters. As this one comes to the far side, it will be controlled by the Hawks.
The one and only Chris Labasco, knowing, quoting things from the NIHL might level all the way up through international play.
Of course, as this one will come back in behind to Kuntz, as he has it in the left wing corner. And now it'll go to the far side where O'Boyle will pick it up for the Knights. O'Boyle can't stick handle away from a player in Alessi as Jake Alessi came in, centering pass out in front. Actually might have been a shot. That puck free, though, from Klopp as he couldn't keep the glove on top of it as there was no whistle. And now the Knights will take it back and send it out of harm's way down the far side. Did Byrne as it's taken back by number 44 in Sulak, and he's been a big part of the goal scoring for the Knights. So if he gets on the stat sheet again, that's always good. A shot sent wide there as falling to the ice as he shot was Byrne. As now the Knights trying to keep this one in their zone, their offensive zone, but the Hawks able to clear it out of their defensive zone. Coming forward with the shot there, that one just went wide of the net. There it is! Goal on the near side. As that was number 6 in Jake Alessi.
Yeah, that was an outstanding centering pass. Caught the goalie off guard, threw it right into the net. Outstanding job.
I think it might have been Munaretto, too, was the one who sent that puck to him. As I thought Klopp had just gone, couldn't quite get to the puck to stop it from going across. As this one will come to the near side, it's now a bigger lead now for the Hawks. Biggest lead that we've had either team have, as this one along the far side will bounce off of a couple of sticks, and now we'll get up ahead, and now controlled by the Hawks as they'll just send this one down deep into the Knight zone. Still 15 minutes left to go. Plenty of time for the Knights to come back. As down in the left wing corner, two players will battle for the puck there, and winning it will be Reynolds as he skates up ice. Reynolds now looking for a place to go with the puck as he centers a pass. That one will go wide of the net and having to just try and make a save. There was Alessi just in case, but now it comes right into the middle there for a shot. Alessi with the save, rebound opportunity, goal by Danny Reynolds to make it a one-goal game.
Yeah, it was a good play. The initial one by Alessi. That one just had a bad bounce on it, Chris. But like we talked about for St. Jude, following the puck, watching for that deflection, and trying to get that secondary attempt.
Well, the other thing too for the Knights is they still had people back. The Hawks they wanted to score again. They were starting to skate up ice, and that's what allowed for Reynolds to be all alone in the middle. As that puck will come to the near side and will be sent down deep by Xander into the left wing corner. As it looks like a board might be a little bit off there too. That wasn't like that before.
That's what I was going to say, Chris. I think in one of the scrums over there in the corner, it pushed things away, but I don't think they're going to stop play for it.
They should probably try and fix it though, just because somebody could get stuck in that little gap there. As a shot sent towards Klopp, he'll cover it up for the far dot faceoff. We do have a one-goal game once again, so having to get a goal to tie it up are the Knights.
Yeah, I also want to remind everybody, sportsonchicago.com, it's your home for all the NIHL games. Check sportsonchicago.com/NIHL for all the past games of the week.
And also check the NIHL.info website for any games coming up if you're not sure what the next game of the week will be. As this one will be controlled by the Knights here, but stolen back away by Kuntz. Will send it right towards the goaltender, and Klopp will just set it down the left wing corner. As there in the left wing corner, a pass up ahead for the Knights can't get completed, as going into the boards with Shalaro to try and free that puck up. He's a little bit slow to get off the ice, but he gets up just fine. As this one will come over to the far side, and it's on the stick of Sulek. Sulek tried a centering pass there for Workman, couldn't get through. Circles back around, players had retreated away, but it comes back to Sulek, who will backhand it over to the near side, over for Kurcheski. Kurcheski lost it off his stick, and trying to just send it forward is Kuntz. Kuntz finally able to get it down deep for the Hawks. And going back to retrieve is Kurcheski. As he sends it up ice, as now it'll be number 44 in Sulek as he comes forward and shot in the save made by the goaltender in Cole Alessi.
Good job there. Didn't get lost in the pad either, Chris.
Nope, that time he covered up. Didn't want to let the rebound out as there was two players crashing for St. Jude.
Well, it's something to work on. You know, he's doing a great job on that initial shot. It's just sometimes when it bounces away, that's defense too. They got to be there to help you.
As this face-off from the near dot going to be won by the Knights, but they hit it right to Bonfield, who will send it down ice towards the Knights' net. Won't go that far as it'll be picked up right near the what would normally be the near side blue line by O'Boyle, as Bonfield will send this one down towards the net. As this one goes back in behind, losing his net there too was the goaltender, but he was able to get up quickly as the puck was lost by the Hawks. As now this one bouncing around in the slot, and now finally able to get it at least a little bit further, but Munaretto keeping that one forward. As this one right towards the middle. The Knights still trying to get it up ahead as it's Leahy. Leahy around one, tried a backhanded shot as he ends up tumbling into a player. As this one will come down into the right wing corner. Bonfield sending it up ahead as that one will be stolen away by the Knights. As there, a shot sent wide by Byrne goes in behind where Munaretto will pick it up. Munaretto sending it over to the far side, and now it bounces up ahead. Looks like that might be Kostelk as he sends the shot there, and it's covered up by the goaltender and Klopp. But it was a good opportunity there for Kostelk, but a good save.
Yeah, smart play there. Give yourself the opportunity. Get out of the... I'm making sure he's okay over there.
He was just a little slow to get up. He was...
But yeah, doing a good job over there. Both goalies right now, head playing on a swivel, really finding themselves.
As trying to win it forward with the Hawks as they try to get a shot off as Goyle sends it wide of the net as that one goes to the far side, and it will be picked up by the Knights and sent down into the right wing corner by Reynolds. We're chasing into that right wing corner is Workman. Workman gets the puck there, trying a centering pass, hits off the side of the net, comes out in front, backhanded forward by Jacob, but now it's going to be Goyle going the other way as he takes a shot from far. He had a lot of room to skate, and that one, the whistle had stopped play, but the puck was hit in by the Hawks.
But we had the whistle for the no goal, Chris. So close call, but I believe the official, I'm assuming.
Yeah, he had already blown it dead,
Yeah.
so that's why the goal doesn't count.
So either way, less than 10 minutes here in regulation. NIHL Game of the Week brought to you by SportsTownChicago.com and the Chicago Wolves. Call 1-800-THE-WOLVES.
As the Hawks have the lead right now by 1. As this one down into the right wing corner will be picked up by Jacob. Jacob sending the pass right into the middle for Reynolds as he goes forward with the puck. Bounces off a couple of players, taken back by Goyle as he'll lose it off of his stick, and it'll be sent back forward by Krall. Krall sending it down in the left wing corner. Won't get that far as the Knights will get it beforehand. Good job to get around one player, now two. Oh, can't get around the third, though, for Reynolds, as this one will come back to the Hawks. As this one back in off the end boards will be picked up back by Danny Reynolds as he skates right into a player. Looks like that might have been Kostelk. Either way, the puck right into the middle as Reynolds trying to get it up forward for the Knights. As there's a couple of players with skates in there. Now it'll come up free to Workman, who skates up ahead. Lost it off his stick by a good poke check, but it comes right back to Workman. He backhands it over to the near side as Jacob ends up tumbling down to the ice as he spun around. And now it'll be taken back. And forward with it is number 19 in Grunberg as he sends a shot forward, but good dive, didn't let the shot get off. As there's a shot in the goal, it's number 9, Tommy Goyle, to make it now a 2-goal lead for the Hawks.
Yeah, Goyle, he's having fun out there. They're all having fun out there right now, but, we see him dancing, fist pumping. A lot of fun out there, these kids. Just about 8 minutes left in regulation.
Still enough time, though, if you're the Knights. Don't think you're out of it just because you're down by more than one. They can get 2 goals in a hurry. The Knights team has some good goal scorers as well, as this one's along the far side. Will be sent up ahead by number 8 in Byrne, as along the far side. He'll battle for that puck, trying to free it up. As this goes down the left wing corner, will be picked up by Sulek as he sent it off the side of the net, where the Hawks will take it back. As they send it to the near side, it'll get up ahead to Jake Alessi as he'll send it down in, where it'll be picked up by number 44 in Sulek. Sulek behind his own net will start the rush from there. Gets past one player, has another player out in front, sends it off the boards to himself, but right there to steal it away as he did not fall for it was Kuntz. As this one comes forward, a shot there, and the save made by Klopp. Another shot opportunity, and Klopp gets a piece of it. And then now it's on the stick of Sulek, poked away from him by number 90 in Kuntz. As this one will go back down in the left wing corner, where the Knights will take it back. As they'll send it up ahead, just out of the reach there of number 44 in Sulek. As this one will be stolen away again by Sulek. Sulek has it on his backhand, now tries to get it back to the forehand as he has some room. As he gets there, sends the shot forward, and that one went wide of the net and down the left wing corner. Now they're centering passes that goes reach out of one player, but goes right to number 10, who sends it in for the goal, and Kurcheski to make it a 1-goal game again with 6:40 left to go.
Yeah, you said, not out of it just yet, Chris. That was another shining example right there. Going glove side, got to shade that way a bit. Something to work on. But either way, right now, St. Jude doing a good job keeping it close.
As the Knights won the face-off initially, but the Hawks will take it and send it up ahead to Bonfield off the boards. As a player comes in to try and free the puck up, they both go to the ice, as this one will come to center ice, where it's going to be sent down in the left wing corner by Munaretto. As this one will go down, and it's Kostelk there, as he looks for a place to go with the puck, but a good stick sends it in behind the net of the Knights, as they have it there. As this one will come to the far side, is a little bit slow getting up there too, as Alessi, he's got to hurry as that puck's coming down along the far side and down in the left wing corner, where player on the Knights a little bit slow to get up, and now it's going to be the Hawks going the other way as they got a player forward. That one just sticked and off the end boards, almost went out of the rink here, but it's controlled now by the Knights. Coming down along the near side is Reynolds as he gets past one player, gets in for the shot there, and it's turned wide over into the left wing corner where it's Kostelk with it now as he tries to go on a counter. But he gets taken off the puck as it goes to the far side, and trying to send it up ahead was one of the Knights players in number 89 in Nunez. Nunez lost it off his stick as that will come back over to number 50 in Workman. Actually, it's going to go right to Klopp. I thought Workman was going to stop it before. 5 minutes left to go here in this game. It's a one-goal game.
Want to remind everybody the seeding round's coming up in just a few weeks. All the teams looking for the results that will help them qualify for the divisions they want to play during the regular season.
Right, so I think they've only got a couple of games left before the seeding rounds are over. I think maybe one game each about.
Yeah, if that, yeah.
As this one will come to the near side for Goyle as he'll send it over to the far side as that one, good job by a player just stick it away, but it comes right back into the middle, getting a piece of it and then covering it up was Klopp as Goyle was looking for his next goal.
Yeah, outstanding job. The defense has really stepped up for St. Jude's, Chris. They have found the way to help their goalie, and that's what you need. Is you can't do everything yourself. So helping the goalie right there allowed for him to do what he needed to do to keep it to keep that puck from going in.
As along the near side, this puck will be dropped and controlled by the Knights as they'll send it right towards Colalesi, but it won't get that far as Crawl will pick it up beforehand. Sending it over along the far boards. It goes down into the right wing corner where it'll be Jacob hitting it forward. Can't get it too far as there's a couple of players that'll stop it by the Hawks. He's now centering pass out in front, and that one just getting a piece of it was the goaltender in Klopp as that looked like it was going right for goal territory. As this one will come back over to the near side and be picked up by number 55, Xander, as Xander will set it off the boards, trying to get it up ahead along the near side boards. He's sending a pass right towards the middle where it's taken away by Kurcheski, as Kurcheski trying to take it behind his own net, but a player right there just steal it away, as now centering pass out in front. Couldn't get the shut off was Grundenberg, as this one will come to the in Grunberg, as this one back down into the left wing corner. As this one will be picked up in behind by Shalaro. Shalaro looking for a place to go. They have a player who's been sitting down there who's kind of cherry picking. Nobody saw Boyle as they've kind of been playing with only three guys. As this one will come to the near side to number 44 and Sulek. Sulek with it there. Backhands it, trying to get it to one of his other players. They do have somebody back there for the Hawks, however. Skating forward with it on his stick is Reynolds. Reynolds coming forward. Has a player to his left as the shot. Rebound opportunity comes into the left circle where it's going to be stolen away by Goyle. As Goyle on the right wing skates forward. Centering pass right under the stick of Grunberg as he backhands it towards the net. 2:39 left to go here. We got a one-goal game. The difference right now, it's the Hawks with the lead. As this one will come to the near side, bounce right in towards the middle, bouncing all over a couple of sticks, and that one will be hit forward, and able to make the save was Klopp, as that one goes back in off the end boards. He was able to stop the shot opportunity there. I believe his goal was sent the shot, as now it's Grunberg sending it down the left wing corner. As this one will get up back towards the left point, shot opportunity never got through there, as it goes back in behind the net, where it'll get onto the stick of number 44 and Sulek. Sulek from behind his own net comes forward, sends the pass forward over to number 2 and Reynolds. Reynolds now trying to go to Nunez. Nunez can't control as it's poked away from him, but into the left wing circle, and now onto the far side, where Crawl will just hit it down deep. Minute 49 left to go here in this game, as the Hawks have a one-goal lead. Holding on to it there before moving was Goyle as he lost the puck as it comes to the far side over to Byrne. We'll send it up off the boards as this one will be sent right back by the defense of the Hawks. Minute 33 left to go here. Stopping on a dime and freeing up some room for himself was a Knights player as it's Sulek. Sulek now skating forward. Gets past one player, gets past another, takes the shot there, and he just missed the net wide. As he might have had the goaltender beat on that near side, but it didn't get on net, and now it's Goyle on a counter, but a good poke by Reynolds sends it into the near boards. It'll come right back to Sulek now as he sends it over for Byrne. Byrne off the far boards. That puck will bounce and come onto an edge as that one will go back right onto the stick of Reynolds as we hit the 1 minute mark. So now it's Reynolds going through center ice, gets around the player as he gets forward. Good poke check, frees the puck up, shot there, hits the post. Trying to cover it up is the goaltender as we get a whistle as it'll be a face-off in the near dot with 45 seconds left. Good job by Cole Alessi to just drop on it, and he got enough of it, and then the goalie's best friend helped him out.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's the thing is it's learning on the fly, and right now he's shading more to that glove side, and it made a difference right there. Half a minute left. Woo, exciting.
As this one will be won by the Knights, but controlled by the Hawks, as Blanco will send it down deep, as it'll come right towards Klopp, and he covered it up, but he's going to play it. He knows his team doesn't have much time, so he sends it down the left wing corner. As the Knights try to send it up ahead. As now they have it on their stick. They may have numbers if they can hurry. Getting past one player, taking the shot there and hitting it off the side of the net with Solaro. Solaro, as he's got it still on his stick. Solaro looking for a centering pass. 4 seconds left. The Hawks able to get this one, though. 1 second. They send the shot towards the net. And I think we had a goal just before time ran out by, I believe that was number 90 in Kuntz.
Yeah, it was that goal and the final, Chris. So good job by both teams here today. We heard it was going to be an evenly matched contest, Chris, and that's exactly what we got in front of us.
It definitely was. There was an opportunity there towards the end, but Cole Alessi with the big save stops it from going to a tie game.
Well, we talked about what do these teams have to do to, not only, of course, improve along the way, but have fun. You saw fun had by both teams there, but we saw both teams have multiple players, learning on the fly, learning on the rink, and it was a lot of fun to watch, Chris.
No, and it was, you know what I like too is you like to see the goaltender making a smart move, and Zach Klopp, he was going, he drops the glove on, and then he thought, oh no, wait, there's not much time, I need to play the puck. So he sent the puck over to an area where his team could play, because if there's a face-off, the time still ticks off. So that was a good decision by the goaltender to do that.
Absolutely. Well, on behalf of the Northern Illinois Hockey League, on behalf of the Chicago Wolves, we appreciate them being here today. And on behalf of SportsSoundChicago.com, we wish everybody a good rest of your evening. And like we said, keep going to Sports Sound Chicago or NIHL.info for the future games of the week, brought to you by the BNAir.com network and the Illinois Center for Broadcasting.
How was it?
I'm an instructor at the Illinois Center for Broadcasting Lombard campus, and I can tell you we're all about sports broadcasting.
My passion is for boxing, and my career puts me ringside and cage side covering the action for ESPN Chicago, as well as serving as a ring announcer.
Man of pride. If you want a career that you love, check out the Illinois Center for Broadcasting, where you'll learn the craft from the pros in the business like me. Call today at 630-916-1700 and tell them Ray Flores sent you.